All right, so this is an intro to the GymAware Flex and how to set that up, and I'll talk about using the GymAware Flex on power exercises and strength exercises. Okay, so basically you'll need three things. You'll need the iPad to monitor what you do. You'll need the mat to reflect the lasers, and you'll need the GymAware unit itself, which is in this circular case. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open the mat. It comes in this sleeve. Please put it back in the sleeve when you're done. When you unroll the mat, it'll give you a couple of pieces of direction, right? So on the mat, it says align with rack, and over here it says align with bar, right? So if you're doing an explosive exercise like a clean or a snatch or any of those Olympic variations, then you're gonna want the bar on this line. If you're doing a squat or a bench or anything like that, then you're gonna wanna align the bar with that line, or rather the rack with that line. But no matter what the point is that the flex unit is gonna go over the mat, okay? So when I take the flex unit out, I'm gonna unzip and then just bring it out, okay? A couple things you need to know. There's a power button, so go ahead and turn it on by pushing that power button down. It'll make a little sound and it'll blink, so it's on now. Okay, it'll affix to the bar, but it has to be loose, all right? So this is a screw mechanism here, so it doesn't have to come all the way off, but just unscrew it a little bit, and that loosens up this rubber gasket, and then it can snap right on the bar. As you can see, there are 4 electrodes in there. They have to be touching the end of the bar, and if they're not, it won't register. So put it in, it clamps on, and then I'm gonna tighten it down, okay? Obviously, if you had weight, you'd wanna put the weight on first. All right, now I have to connect this to the iPad. All right, so I'm gonna open the iPad. So to get into any iPad, the code is 123456. The iPad will open. I was on the Skyhook app last. All right, so GymAware is this GA. So I'm gonna click the GymAware app. It'll open. Once it opens, I'm gonna click this button in the bottom left in order to sync the Flex unit to the iPad. Okay, so this is Flex number 4636. I'm looking right here on the unit at that number 4636. Oh, there we go. And then I'm just gonna click connect right on here. All right, so connect. It'll light up. So it'll start flashing and it's connected now. So, right, so I'm gonna hit the X and it is ready to go. What I'm looking at on the app is I have this number here, which is gonna track my single or my most recent rep. This box here is gonna track all my reps in my set, and then I have a reset button that I'm gonna click between sets so that I can clear out the data, and then over here I can select the exercises that I'm gonna do today. All right, so I'm gonna show you first a power clean. All right, so I'm gonna go to power clean, and for any explosive exercises like cleans or jumps, I'm gonna be looking at peak metrics. All right, so whether it's velocity or power, it'll say in Team Builder. I'm just gonna go velocity, and I'm gonna lock it in, and then I'm gonna make sure this matches. All right, guys, so peak velocity. That way I'm getting consistent numbers across. All right, so I'm gonna actually, you wanna just hold that?
Yep.
And you can just pan between me and the thing. All right, so as I do the reps, I gotta make sure that the flex unit is over the mat, which it should be because you set it up correctly. And when I do my reps, it's gonna tell me just how fast I go. The more force I put into it, the higher it's gonna be. Okay, obviously that's very light, so I should be able to move it very fast. Okay, good on that, makes sense? All right, so next, I'm gonna show you a strength movement. Okay, so I'm just gonna reset this. Now a strength movement, and I'm just gonna go to a deadlift. I'll just do an RDL so you can see. But since I'm doing a strength movement, I'm gonna unlock this and I'm gonna go to mean velocity. Okay, so mean is the average, where peak is the fastest point at the whole range. Mean is the average of that whole range, okay? So the weight, I should put the weight at 0, but the weight doesn't matter. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna just show you an RDL now so that you can see what the difference is. Okay, right here, control down, try to be fast coming up. And it's just gonna track how fast I move.
All right.